If you can't control yourself, you will always depend on somebody else to do it for you. That's the difference between men who lead and men who follow. Because once you learn how to keep the promises you make to yourself, people notice. Your energy changes. People feel it. You walk different, you talk different, and you appear different. See, the thing is, most men are chasing confidence from outside validation. And that's the difference between those that do seek and those who seek validation from within. See, most men chase confidence from outside. Woman, status, approval. It has nothing to do with the outside force. You can get all these things and still feel empty and still not feel as confident. But the real secret, external validation, internal validation. Most men are seeking validation from outside. Woman, money, status. Once you learn how to love yourself and keep the promises you make to yourself, you don't ever seek external validation. It's all about internal. Because you can achieve all these things and still not feel as confident. Why? Because you're not keeping promises you made to yourself. If you don't keep these promises you make to yourself, then how are you ever gonna feel as confident? Once you do the hard things alone, once you do the things that you don't want to do, when you're going out in public, you feel more confident, you feel better within. When you respect your time, your word, your peace, that's when people start respecting you as well. It starts with discipline, self-trust. It translates to confidence. Discipline is what you do on a day-to-day basis, doing the things that you don't want to do, but you know will lead to the results that you are seeking. Self-trust is trusting in yourself and understanding that you can overcome certain situations, you can believe in yourself, you can hold yourself accountable. And this translates to confidence. If you keep the promises you make to yourself, I promise you, your confidence will go through the roof. Take notes, I'm gonna erase this. Here's the truth that many people don't want to hear. You gotta learn how to be alone without feeling lonely. See, this is the part many people don't want to hear. But I will label this as the isolation phase. The truth is, you can't seek clarity when you're distracted by noise, by things that are not in sight of your goals, things that are only a distraction. When you have a clean state, when you are focused as this line, your mind is sharp, right? Your body will be sharp. Now you're moving based off alignment, based off your desires. When you are focused on what everybody else is doing, when you are focused on what they are perceiving you as, if they are judging you, you will never find that confidence. Confidence is when you don't care what others think. Confidence comes from and it stems from how you treat yourself and how hard you put yourself in situations that make you uncomfortable. When you are focused, you're not alone. Don't think being alone equals loneliness. That's where people get it confused. If you are driven, if you have a purpose, if you have a mission, right, you're going to do these things alone, whether that's in sports, education. You're going to have to sit down and do the things that many people won't do. But that's the reason why you will succeed. When you remove distractions, this is when you begin to hear yourself again. It's as simple as that. Biggest thing in many people's life that shifts them to a different path or distracts them from their focus is who they are surrounding themselves with. Let's be honest, we've all messed up. We've all broken promises that we made to ourselves. But that's the difference between who you were and who you're becoming. Now I'll label this as the redemption phase. Take notes as well, guys. Pay attention, please. Redemption phase or purpose phase. Why do I say this? Because when you have and you identified your purpose, this is better known as your redemption phase. Now you are in line with your goals. Now you are in tune with your vibrations that you were trying to be on. You remove distractions. Now it's just you, your thoughts, your goals. Nobody else can stop you. Nobody else can shift your mindset. Forgive yourself, but don't let yourself off too easy. Because at the end of the day, when you hold yourself accountable, nothing but good things will come to you. Because accountability equals freedom. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Once you start holding yourself accountable for your actions, blaming no one else but yourself, your life will transform immediately. I'm talking about immediately, because now you realize that you are in charge of your destiny. You are in charge of your future. Everything's in your hands. It's up to you how you move, how you decide to forego the next couple of years, weeks, months, days. It's all based on your path that you choose to make. That's where confidence is born. It's not hyped. This is formed through your motion. Self-love isn't just affirmations, it's discipline. It's doing things that you might not love, but doing it anyways. Because when you move with clarity, confidence follows. This is Clarity X Motion. If you're new here, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. Believe in yourself. You got this. Don't let anybody else distract you from your path. You know what you got to do. Do it consistently on a day-to-day basis. You might not see immediate results, but the progress is going to be so incredible, it will be evident. But it starts with you. Remember, do the hard things alone. I promise you, you might not see immediate results, but eventually down the line, by you being consistent, by you having that trust in yourself, by you keeping the promises you made to yourself, nothing but good things will happen. This is what I tell my men in my CXM Academy. I'm telling you, if you are someone that want to hold yourself accountable, you keep breaking days, you keep breaking cycles. You're supposed to go to the gym every day, but you're not. You're supposed to be eating correct, but you're not. You're trying to approach her, but you can't because just not the confidence is there. This is what I built. CXM Academy is for men who are trying to improve their status, their confidence, and attraction. If that's you, check out the link in the bio, top link in the description. If you want to book a one-on-one call with me, top link in the description and pin comments, and let's get to work. You got this, believe in yourself, keep going. It's clarity of mind, discipline, and motion. I'll see you on to the next one, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Remember, you got this. Have fun, enjoy the process, believe in yourself, no matter what. I promise you, you can overcome any obstacle. They're not going to believe in you. I promise you. Even the people that's close to you, they're not going to believe in you. I promise you. You have that belief in yourself, you can overcome anything. Stay level-headed, stay disciplined, stay sharp. Actually, it starts with you removing distractions, keeping the promise you made to yourself. Watch, nothing but good things will happen. I promise you that. If you're new here, hit the like, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, and I'll see you on to the next one, man.